Hey Taurus, how are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your March 2021 reading. Life, love, soul path, and the way the energies are swirling through your existence. So we're changing things up here at Moonrise Cottage. My guides have asked me to pre-shuffle the deck, put the energy on the table, and we're going to look into the swirl of what's going on, given all the astrology and the things that are happening for you in this moment. They're talking about your abilities based on your chart. So go look at your chart. Always inform yourself about the astrology. Let's take a look first at the oracle cards. Look, you are threaded, the pearl threaded. If you look at the numerology, this adds up to an 11. You're having some type of very deeply connected, out in the universe connected, from out in this place, a love relationship or a quantum relationship of some kind. People used to call it twin flame. My guides object to that terminology because they say it is not correct enough, but I understand those journeys, and I support everybody who's on one. We just spin it out a little differently here. So you're very connected. It's the basis of the energy for you. It could be a work partner. It could be someone in your family. It could be a child. It might be your lover. Don't know. You'll have to figure that out. It's time to look very widely. So we have the 11 here, and the next numerology is the 8, and it's coming through Mountain Lion. Mountain Lion is here to let you know that you're having an infinity moment and that your power is turned on. You are supercharged. And we know that to be true because you have Uranus in your first house for years to come. So my guides are talking about the correct uses of power and the way to use it to protect the family. And we're talking about the human family, maybe your family literally, those people that you are very connected with. It is not about rage. It is not about abuse of power. It's the literal opposite. So this is really gorgeous. That's a 4. That's the energy that you're resting in and the energy that you are utilizing from within inside the power that you have. Because Taurus, let's face it, you see yourself reflected there. It's really beautiful. This is about the deep knowing that comes out of being an earth element. And I love that there's fire in this card because you've got Uranus, and we're going to look deep into that. I'm going to talk about this more in the extended reading. So if you want to see that, please join us on Patreon. As I'm letting everybody know, I have started a Patreon channel with the intention of building the tapestry, going very deep into the energies for the year of 2021. And I've set the patronage, the initial patronage, at $3. It's extraordinarily affordable because I want everyone to be able to go and see all the extended readings, no exceptions, for a very small sum every month, because it is my objective to really work together with you and to make the information available. So check it out on Patreon. The link is below, along with the link for my website. Look at that. That's a numeral 1. The Song of Creation. That's what you're doing while you are standing on the earth as the lightning rod for this Uranus energy. You are helping the creation of all the energy, the radiant light energy that is meant to be driven deep into, my guides just said Turtle Island, meaning this place, the place of earth. And I'm here in the United States, so they're referencing that. But something very new is coming forward because of the swirl. You see the spiral? There's something happening. So full moon is coming in Virgo, the organizing principle, at the end of the month, February 28th. Make sure you go watch the astrology online about the meaning of this full moon and the way it is meant to bring healing at the heart chakra. See that? So there's something going on for you that indicates all these things. And here's what it is, Taurus. Look, I have pre-shuffled the deck. This is what my guides want to speak to you about. Revelation. Because you have Uranus in your sign, you see the Uranus energy, the radiant energy of the sun, and there you are, standing there in your place. You have, because of Uranus, you have the stamina of elk. You do have the strength of the bull, very definitely, but you have the stamina of elk that is meant to go on a lot of long journeys, migratory journeys throughout your life. So we see you there sitting, lying next to the water element, transforming. The Nine of Pentacles, you have everything you need within you, Taurus, and most especially, I think, because of the relationships that you have and the relationship that you have with the earth. That's what Pachamama is about. So let's check it out. Let's see what's going on for you this month, okay? That's what the guys want to speak to you about. Let's have at it. Yeah, Taurus, let's just look. Let me just see what's coming off the top here. You're definitely taking a journey, and you're going into, my guide said stop. Okay, so we're watching you, Taurus, take the journey into the sacred bowl of all existence. That is the 10 of Pentacles. Having it all. Life, love, family, spiritual life, inspiration, the resources that you need. So in this deck, it is about the Akashic Records. So there you are with the guides of the angels, the mystics, the ascended masters, your guides, your ancestors. This is what's being revealed to you this month. Hang on a second. See that? You're taking the next step in your journey because you have come as far as you are meant to come with the battles of life. So we see that warrior lying on the ground. He's transforming. He's experiencing a transmutation. And this is where you're going. So we're going, moving. You're moving as an earth sign from the 9 into the 10, attaining a lot of knowledge and spiritual activation. And when that happens to you, I love this. Thank you, Spirit. So this is your movement through your human life. 10 of Wands. You're putting some burden down. Something is happening. You're coming into a lot of wisdom. Well, I guess because, obviously maybe, you're going into the sacred bowl in order to have a healing and to come out the other side so that you can be present in your life in a particular way this month in March, having come through the battles of the past. So this line, if you're not familiar with my readings, this line is about your human life. So there are two things that are here that you're moving beyond. I think that's why you're going so deeply into the power of your nature. You're going to come past some kind of heartbreak. That's the 3 of Swords. You're going to drop the burden. Whatever the burden was that you took up in your life or that it caused for you on an emotional or spiritual basis, you are going to move beyond that now. You're going to heal it. So this is about cosmic lovers who were put into position through some circumstances in their lives. They did not anticipate them. They did not will them. They did not want them, but it's what happened. And so a heartbreak happened. Apparently you've been carrying this burden. This month you're going to get your healing. It's really beautiful. And part of that heartbreak had to do with some kind of betrayal. Maybe somebody in the relationship was not ethical, not pure, not fully present. And when you're not able to be fully present in your own life, then yeah, lying, cheating, stealing, 7 of Swords. This is about a family member and King Arthur playing a game. One of them's cheating and won't stop despite many requests. So something happened that left you with a wound, I think, beautiful Taurus, and that's being healed this month. I'm really glad to see it. So the energy that causes you to move forward in your life, look, 6 of Cups. You see how you're going into the sacred hut? For a vision, because you have Uranus in your sign, this is part of the effect of it. And because we have the 6 of Cups, I think we are talking about the past. Whatever happened, you're going to get some kind of sacred vision, sacred awareness. Maybe this person is going to pop back up and you'll be able to have some communication or some revelation, some knowledge you're going to come into about what that was all about, so you can let it go and be done with it. This couple comes past their 3 of Swords moment, and we see that little hut, they live happily ever after. But they had to go through the battles. It was something that just was meant to happen. And whoever this person is, you may still have a lot of love for them. That's part of the story here. And eventually they put the swords in the ground. She's not extraordinarily happy, but she does reach out to him. You see how she's handing her sword to him? His sword is in the ground. Because there's a realization, a revelation perhaps, that there's still love there. You can be very deeply hurt by a situation and still love somebody. So my guides often talk about claim the love. Look at that. Look, woohoo. Yeah, there's something going on. I think the heat is going to come off this through this beautiful foundation of art. The Six of Cups, you're going to gain something that's going to come to you. And when you do, it's going to help you move deeper into the Uranus energy. That's the Sun card. It's the protector of sacred lore. So there's somebody, this clearly has something to do with a relationship of some kind, probably for many of you coming up out of the past. Maybe somebody for, okay, my guys are talking about the moon. There's a lot going on. We're coming into a Virgo full moon at the end of February. Today's the 20th. So definitely check the astrology. For some of you, you are being released. That's what's happening. You are being released from your past. See that? Putting the burdens down. You're going to go through the nostalgia, the memories. You're taking it into the sacred bowl in order to transform and come more fully into your wisdom place. The full light of the sun, the uranium energy. I love that. And so, beautiful Taurus, when you do that, look, you're going to be able to move on. Some of you really have been struck in some kind of a heartbreak, and I'm really sorry because been there, done that. I know how hard it is. I really do. But King of Scale, King of Wands. So the skill that's coming forward out of this knowledge, this 10 of Pentacles moment, where you go in deeply into the past in order to transform, on a soul level, it's going to be highly effective. And you are literally going to be standing in the uranium energy when the squares, my guides are doing this, when the squares that are happening in February, that's why they were talking, come past. Because of the full moon in Virgo, this is going to be reordered. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. This is going to be reordered. Whatever this is about, it won't be for everybody, but for some of you, Taurus, this is what the month of March is going to be. And in a sense, it's a quiet energy, Taurus. I love that you're just going to stand in your place. There you are, beautiful bull, standing in the meadow with the full light of the sun. And while you're standing there like this, letting the burdens go, coming into some understanding about the past, the nostalgia that you feel, generally, or for a particular someone with whom there was experienced a hurt, you're going to move beyond it. And you're going to come into your power. See that? Rightly ordered power. Thank you, Spirit. King of Wands. And you're just going to make the shoes for the new journey because you're moving on. You are not going to be attached to this anymore. You're going to be free of it. And I think you're going to be free of it in the best way possible, meaning you're going to come into the understanding and you're going to be able to release whatever part of this has been binding you. And you're going to connect more deeply to the uranium energy that's coming through into your first house in order to create the next part of your life. I love that. The song of creation starts with reviewing and revealing the past. What has your life upon this earth been like? What are all the losses that you have suffered? Who's the person that you're still connected with whom this happened? Taurus, there are moments when we come through a really long journey with someone who may be a quantum activator, a soulmate, someone that you still love. And what my guides always counsel is, don't forget, you get to claim the love. You do not have to try to sever someone from your heart because things did not work out. But it's going to help you understand the journey of love in your life and the reason why people come and go and all kinds of things. I'm getting a lot of feelings of compassion and feelings of tenderness coming in right now through my heart chakra. Something very tender. It was a battle. Maybe you've had a lot of battles in love. And something about this is going to be revealed to you now. All those things. And Taurus, it's always possible. It could have been you creating this energy. Who knows? We are all transforming. We're all leveling up. We're all moving forward. And we're making commitments to step in. So if there's somebody with whom there was this kind of difficult trial by error, my guides are saying, I think it would be appropriate to write a letter to that person. Once you come through this, even if you never send it, do it for yourself, okay, Taurus? So that you can sever this energy, put it down, and walk on. Because this is where you're meant to be going through the month of March. You're definitely transforming deeper into your wisdom holder identity. And, you know, a lot of people know who've been through a quantum partner relationship, especially the ones, well, my guides are correcting me, even if it ends, it doesn't mean you're not connected. You will always be connected with that person. They will always be a sacred activator in your life. And sometimes we are meant to walk away from each other. I've literally just been through something like this, and it's a moment of celebration. That's the Hierophant. You can bond yourself to that person forever. You can claim the love. I think you're meant to learn into this experience, Taurus, for many, many of you. So I think going forward, as we come into the 4D and the 5D and light code activation and all that kind of stuff, we are meant to understand these journeys and the way, oh, this is beautiful. Ooh-wee. See that? Numero 5, combat of battle. 5 of Swords. A lot of fighting, a lot of injury. You see the road? So this is a story about brothers who they had a spell on them. They were locked in battle forever. Every morning they'd get up and fight to the death. One of them would die in the evening. The other one would grieve because they loved each other very much. And then morning would come and they had to do it all over again until they could figure out how to break the spell. Thank you, Spirit. How to break the spell of whatever this is, because it's been holding you back in your life, Taurus. Very definitely. So, Taurus, that's it for now. I'm going to go on and do the extended reading. Will be on Patreon. Come and check us out. Look, that's what we're going to start the extended reading with. That's the Ace of Cups. Something beautiful is transpiring. And my guys, these are the cards we're going to use. So they've been absorbing the energy. Let's give them a little shuffle and see where we're starting, okay? Yeah, look. Perfect. Thank you, Spirit. There you go. You're walking away from this. You're going to walk more fully into your own life. Whatever this heartbreak is that many of you suffered, it's not going to control you anymore, my sweethearts. So come check us out on Patreon. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to do the reading. I'll pick a rune, and we're going to talk about Pachamama, the earth energy, Taurus. That is you. So have a wonderful month of March. Looking forward to seeing you on Patreon. And thank you for stopping by Moonrise Cottage.